I might have broken something. Hold on. Happy New Year's, everyone. Wait. Why am I so zoomed in? Hold on. Hold on. Can you even see my hand? Oh, barely. Happy 2026, everyone. Give it a second for everyone to come on in. Good morning, everyone. Care, Brittany, Marie, Marshall, the Godfather. Mama Cat, how are you doing? Whoa, what's wrong with my eyes? What eyes like freaking out there? Hold on, this is supposed to be... Why? What is wrong with my eye? Oh my god. Hey, y'all. Happy 2026. We're not having tech issues over here. Oh, wait. I mean, you know, my VTube is kind of working. Kirby! Wait, it's either... What eye is it? Huh. Wait, there... Did it... Okay, I think it's working. Maybe. Nope. Oh no. Stream technically starts in 1 minute, so I have 1 minute to try to fix my eye. Oh man. Wait. Testing. How's everyone New Year's going, by the way? Anybody have any good New Year's resolution you're trying to stick to this year? Because I feel like the resolutions always falls apart within like a few weeks or days for me. Well, let me see if I switch to... That's a close... Star chart! Thank you for the 19 months! And it's very closed up. I'm kind of locked in. Remember last week when Taki came in, we tried to switch outfits? Yeah, when we did that, my stream deck thingy kind of screwed up. And I'm kind of stuck. Zoomed in right now. So I'm trying to fix that before we go to the game. How's your New Year's been? I know it's day number 3 of 2026. Hold on. The main issue right now, Star Chart, is my eye. One of my eyes is kind of stuck at this half slit thing. Hold on. I swear I'm not winking. I couldn't get the winking feature working in the past, which all of a sudden. Muesli! My birthday, the 26th of December. I was 60. Muesli! Wait, you're 70? Happy birthday! Hold on, wait. Let me do this button and see if this fixed the screen or not. Aha! Okay, we're back in business. Alright, boys and girls. If you missed last stream, what we're doing was... This was a... Morning, Copper! This was an attempt at a calendar. What we're going to do is have the birthday villager and then names of anyone in the community, from streamers to all of you, on your special day down here. I did not know how many villagers we had. This here took ages. I'm still not formatting everything correctly. And I also found out, apparently, there is one day in the year, April 15th, where there is no villager birthday. I didn't know. There's no AC villager here on April 15th. But for Muesli, we are going all the way down to December. And you can tell, that's all I had in me up to the September. So I still have to do October, November, and December. But Muesli is... Oh, I'm going to print them out, Copper. And we are going to give them away on the 3.0 update. I should be done by then. Pretty much these fillers here, it's going to be designed like this. So you have some random picture. I don't know what the picture is going to be just yet. This is a placeholder. And then this is a calendar. So it should be a wall calendar. So that's where the hole is that you're going to stick the nail through. And then the villagers will be showing half their face. And the name of everyone in the community down here. Almost everybody, as long as they put their birthday in. I share my birthday with one of my new chars. My favorite villager is Goldie on the 20. Hey, I love Goldie. And from doing this, I learned I don't know much about a lot about villagers. Hold on, where is? Hold on, we're gonna copy this. And Muesli, if I remember correctly, Muesli mentioned it like a few minutes ago. Muesli's birthday is the 26th, if I remember correctly, right? So we're gonna put this over here. Muesli. Krista! Happy New Year's. Happy 26. The 26th of December. I wonder, since those images are copyrighted. Yes, they are, but I'm not selling them. I think that, is there any lawyers in chat? Because technically on Etsy, people are selling Animal Crossing stuff all the time. Like, Animal Crossing. And they haven't gotten in trouble yet. There's somebody does hand drawing. There's these gyroid things. So, and then there's stickers. Yeah, I don't buy that or the Pokemon stuff. But if they haven't gotten in trouble, will we? But I'm not telling them anyways. This is literally just to give out, like, realistically, maybe 3-4 people tops will get these mailed to them. And it's no charge on your end. So technically speaking, I'm not selling these. These are giveaways. But what I probably will do is post these to social media and be like, hey, this month, for example, happy birthday to Ashlyn and who's this? Ashlyn and Lemon. There are AC patterns on Needlework site, so Nintendo probably doesn't care, unlike Disney, who will hunt you down. I think Nintendo honestly will only care if it damages their image. So if you're using their characters for all intents and purposes, like good stuff, I don't think they'll care. I think it's more of like if you take some of their characters and start doing other stuff with it. Like, I'll let y'all use your imaginations. Then I'm sure you'll get a lovely lawyer message from Nintendo saying cease and desist, please. But for the calendar, I don't think they'll care. Even if they do, what can they do? It was a giveaway. Are you selling it? Yeah, not selling. I'm giving it away, Warm. Warm, I'm giving it away. I'm giving it away. So that's why I've been doing this right here. So we still got October, November, December left, and I still gotta go in and actually like cut the face in like this a little bit and then anchor it down to the bottom. So, and then put the names of folks. It's a community calendar. That's what it really genuinely is. If anybody knows any Animal Crossing streamers, their birthdays, please let me know. I'll put it in here. This is more like personal. Yep. Bingo, Warm. Hold on. I got a cough. Oh, one of the best things about this mic has a mute button. I hope you all are having... April is April 14th. Hold on. Oh, April shares it with this. I've been learning a lot about these villagers. Like, I didn't know half of these guys existed. Oh, wrong button. Where's the duplicate? Alright. So, April. It might just be April. Depending on how much text we can fit in. She hates that villager. Her name's gonna appear right next to Rocket. Yeah, to be determined what the actual picture is gonna be. But what we're doing today is... Uh-oh. Where's the game? Aha! So that should be done soon. I just didn't realize how many villagers there are. There's so many villagers. Everyone who watches April knows her struggles with Voldemort. Why are you calling it Voldemort? Oh, man. So those that don't know, I'm gonna catch everyone up to speed if you're brand spanking new here before we go to story time. There is an event called the Lost Race. It's a game where we bring over Animal Crossing streamers in a team format of Capture the Flag for Lily Valleys, right? I'm thinking about changing it up a little bit for the 3.0 update. And there's a lot of thoughts in my head on what to do. And I would love everyone's input. So, those that don't know the history of the Lost Race, because some of y'all joined me a little later on, the very first Lost Race was a poop race. It was half of the island, and I was not a streamer then. This was when Wilbur started streaming as well. And Wilbur agreed to come to my island. And what happened is, imagine, let me pull up a map here. Where my house is, all the way up to the museum on top, that's how long the stretch was. And it was a maze. It was a maze similar to this. Look. And the goal was to go from, let's say the toilet was here, or the starting line was there, right? You have to run through the maze, go grab some fruits, eat them, go to the toilet, poop it out, grab another fruit, and the first person back with 2 poops back at the starting line won. That was the first Lost Race. Hey, speaking of April, look, April. There's a lot of thoughts in my head for sure. They zoom around like a kettle full of bees. Wait, what? Wait, Marie, expand. So that was the very first Lost Race, and then the full island version. Designed when you were 5, hey Sproutzy. I was actually, how old was I in 2020? Oh my god, I was like 31. I forgot where I got the idea from. Hold on. Can we even find it? YouTube. I gotta see if we can find this Lost Race. Because it's not on my channel. It's on Wilbo. Hold on, let's see. I haven't been to Wilbo's channel in such a long time. Hold on. This was one of his live streams. We're gonna go oldest. This is how far away it was. Race for Aldi. I think this was it here 5 years ago. Hold on, 5 years ago. Well, let me turn down the music for a second. And then let me turn down up the desktop. Oh my god, this is... And then this was the second Lost Race. These right here were not streamed up on my end. This was just me being a community member saying like, oh, let's just do something fun for Wilbo. Hold on. Uh-oh. Where's the theater mode? Hey, there we go. Hold on. This is...
Who didn't get their seeds? I don't know. Someone didn't take the seeds or the tools.
Oh my god, I forgot. I dressed up as whatever the cowboy person was. These were Wilbo's mods. You got Rosie,
extra seeds.
Bloss.
Oh, didn't.
Oh my god, y'all. I think that's
Rhea.
Sunny.
Hi,
Some of
Rhea.
these folks have not been around for a long time. I wonder how they're doing.
Oh, I have to give Rhea her gift.
And I think that was
because
Doki.
Of the thing that happened.
This was literally Wilbo and
So
his
she was
mods.
supposed to compete in the viewer.
I'm gonna pause it for a second. This is one of the things I was thinking about. Instead of having a streamer event, because it's honestly it's kind of difficult sometimes coordinating with a lot of streamers. You know what would be fun is if we can just invite one streamer and their mods over. It'll be like a little community Lost Race for just the streamer, maybe 2 streamers, and then the rest are their mods. I don't know. I'm just giving you all my thought process with the race coming up. Because the 3.0 update comes out on the 15th, right? Realistically, it probably take about a month and a half. Then who is modding? Give somebody a temporary privileges. One of the regulars. Kind of already did that with Ernie and Poofy. True. But I'm gonna give you all my thought process of everything going on. And this race was technically
What is this? Wow. hang
before
on, wait a
Crunchy's
second.
races came around.
Wait a second. Someone converted my face to the
Oh, yeah.
What?
So this was my attempt at the first. I didn't even call it the Lost Race at the time.
Do we take off from here?
And this was the hardest part.
I don't know. Wait, hang on. Wait.
Typing all this out here,
We're supposed to race to
and
get a
Wilbo
fruit and then race all the way
didn't
back
look at the
to
directions
get,
that was typed out.
The fruit like out of our system, you know. So we go all the way to the orchid.
Oh, warm. That is actually a smart idea. Just send my mods over. Like, here, borrow my mods temporarily.
I mean, the orchard. But I don't know where that is. He has a really cool map. But
So, this is what I mean. Like, instead of the whole entire island, this was, like, actually designed out. This area was the race. So, you started here, go to the orchard. Wait, was this the poop one? I'm trying to... Oh, we're going to remember. I don't know who Woody is. I think Pat and Kang are still streaming. Hey! Wait, is Kang streaming? He's back, right? Kang took a little break with his kid.
by the way. Yeah, good luck, everyone. I'm finally shaping my island. Nice, mister.
Okay,
Sorry, I
so...
ignored chat for a little bit. Are you gonna
I'm
set up
trying to remember...
membership
Oh my
channel?
god.
I don't have any
Yo, this was 5 years ago.
I would love to set up memberships. I was thinking of doing it yesterday, but I have no,
Kang is on Twitch?
I have no perks.
I wish it was on YouTube.
Yeah, so we have to...
My issue with Twitch, there are so many ads on Twitch. Like, YouTube has ads, but Twitch takes it a whole different level. And I have no idea why everyone's just fidgeting in their seat.
To get rid of the fruit.
Oh yeah, this is the toilet race.
Yeah, Tom, where is the orchard? I'd like.
It's down south.
Supposed to find it?
It's down south. Global didn't listen to me.
Through the maze. Duh. Okay, never mind.
So I designed it so there was only 2 paths.
Okay, no problem. All right.
So this game here, all you're doing is going to the orchard to grab a fruit, bring it back, and poop it out, right?
I think we're just assuming nobody.
I was thinking of incorporating that somehow to the next Lost Race. I'm to the point where I like Twitch ads so much better. They are likely, hey, streaming gear, new game. YouTube ads are like some kind of AI slop and prop. Really? See, I have YouTube Premium, so I haven't seen ads in such a long time, Sproutsy, for YouTube. I generally don't even know what ads are on YouTube anymore. But dang. See, my issue, Sproutsy, with Twitch, I wish I could show y'all. When I was trying to watch somebody stream the other day on Twitch, I had 10 1-minute ads, Sproutsy. I'm sorry. I care about you all, but if Copper, for example, is streaming on Twitch and Copper's stream had 10 1-minute ads, I am not going to sit there for 10 minutes to get to Copper's stream. That's my issue with Twitch. Like YouTube, I think if once in a while you get like a 30 minute, oh my god, no, 30-second ad, and sometimes it's skippable. You have premium discount, and my my TV doesn't. And I was like, oh my god, and immediately went back in and changes what ads can play on my channel. Wow. There's no 10-minute. No, Sproutsy, I'm telling you, there was a long 1 minute, like 1 minute, and then it was 1 out of 10. That's why I knew it was the 10-minute thing. I'm assuming 10 minutes, or the first ad was 1 minute, and then there was 9 other ads after that. I won't Twitch for anyone. It's too visually noisy and jumpy, and yeah, ads. Nope. I tried it. Nobody watched, but I can't watch at work since every time you quit and restart, you get 4 at. Oh my god, 4? Why am I getting so many? I get a lot on Etsy and on YouTube lately. I miss my car ads. I get on the Twitch ad. I think it was a car ad. Marshall, welcome on in. We are doing a flashback to the very first Lost Race ever, and this was when I was just a viewer. This is a poop race, Marshall. They are literally, this is Wobo's channel and his mods. They are running from the toilet seat to an orchard to eat an apple or whatever fruit and come on back and poop it out.
It's cheating because we all know each other. So.
And I don't know how, but we're going to try and incorporate something like this.
What would you guys like to see from like membership perks? Do you guys
Marshall, you're at
have
work.
any suggestions?
I hope you had yesterday off. I genuinely hope you had yesterday off.
Go! We're all gonna try to get through this stone at once. Wait, that's not fair. When do we get that?
Oh, this is... Just want to reiterate. This is a 5 years ago. This is my first attempt at any races.
Wait,
Never day off? Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle.
Uh-oh. We might be in trouble. I don't have that,
one day. You'll get like a few days off in a row.
Vaulting pole.
So this race here, everyone was able to bring their tools ahead of time. I think over time, that's when everyone that did any games at all incorporated not bringing any tools and have you hunt for it.
Damn it.
96 hours after my shift. Marshall!
I was just gonna try to pitfall Rosie, but apparently that didn't work.
So this was like my version of the
I made
maze.
dead last, but I have a plan. We're just gonna
Oh
go
my
this
god, I
way.
forgot I did this. I was so excited when I did this.
And hopefully this is faster.
Wilbur was actually going, if I remember
I
correctly,
don't know
the
if
slow
this leads
route.
to a dead end. It might. Or like a roll in the Discord. Yeah, you definitely roll in the Discord. It would be.
And this is the first time I learned about traffic jams. This is the first time I learned about traffic jams
This isn't the way.
while we're making the maze. Because everyone followed Doki. And
Like, where do you want to go?
and this is the first lesson I learned
This is
while I was
like a
prepping for the
giant
lost
traffic
race
jam.
of making
Alright,
multiple
let's
exits
go. Uh-oh.
so that everyone's not stuck
I
in
guess
one area.
everyone's going this way now because they realize that they
You
made
live and you
a
learn.
mistake. So, I think we're in first now.
I generally don't remember the layout for this.
This kind of reminds me of the Mayday tour, except it's a lot. Oh no! Wait, you can jump that.
I was trying to say there's more than one way to get there, but clearly everyone's just taking the same path. Marshall, you do. Come to Connecticut. Come take a vacation in Connecticut.
All right.
Everyone lining up.
I'm guessing this is the wrong way because everyone came from this way. Whee! I'm just gonna roll.
I think this
I
was
love
one of the
rolling
right
like
ways,
this.
and this was
Oh,
a
this is
full
a
loop
dead end.
around. Oop. So these two are the correct paths, I believe, and this was the wrong one.
Doo-doo.
I need warm weather. Wait till July. Come here. Marshall, come here in July. It's nice.
Oh man, this is a very confusing maze. I don't have a vaulting pole.
So
I
Wilbur
really
needs to
hope
go
we
this
don't
way.
need one.
Wilbur needs to go this way then. And I think I
I'm just
did
gonna
tell them,
assume that you
if I remember
don't.
correctly, had everyone bring their tools with them.
He definitely made this very time consuming.
And one thing I learned, if y'all ever curious about the game, I don't know how it is on the Switch 2, but there is
Hey, we
limited
finally get the Animal Crossing music.
music
Oh my god, who put a
that can be
pitfall here?
played. Because once you have too many speakers, some of the old
Actually,
speakers you have the
this is
music
like-
going will get cut off. So I forgot how many speakers I put out, but I learned there's a limit to how much. Because originally, for the Lost Race, I wanted to put the speakers throughout the whole entire island. And maybe the Switch 2, we could do
I'll
that.
drop a pole at the toilets. Okay, thank you. Oh, what?
And this was my
Can't
little
go up
area.
that.
Oh my god, this is giving me flashbacks. I don't know if anybody here was with Wilbo when he
Okay,
first
wait, let me
started,
go down this.
but Wilbo gave me the shot of starting the Lost
All right,
Race.
here we go. I think that's a pitfall right there, but there's nothing I can do about it.
And eventually you make it to the orchard, you have to grab a fruit
Whoa,
and then make it
He
back.
put this like razor tight. Like this is a.
And I'm trying to think.
There's
how to
only, like,
incorporate
pretty
this
much
into the
one
Lost
way to
Race.
do this.
Because we don't have to make it a team space game.
This is very. I keep having to go.
Holds up her
off
hand.
cliff.
It was just about 5 years. Muesli, yes.
Doom, doom.
Muesli is one of the OGs.
Oh, I think people already have the fruit.
Oh my god, Doki. I truly wonder how, like, y'all ever just sit back and wonder how everyone was doing, how it's
you for
currently
moving out of the
doing,
way.
that you met when AC first came out? Because I think all of us had a mix of different
I like that he,
communities.
I like that he put the music.
I kind of bounced
like,
around different
everywhere,
people. I think Wilbur was one of them in the
so
pandemic
that
days.
It wouldn't play the Animal Crossing
Because
music,
I was
it
very
just
much into
played
watching the
music. Oh,
island
man,
races
this
that
is
Crunch
not
Island
a
hosted.
good
Yes.
thing. There's definitely pitfalls
kinda-
everywhere.
I don't know if Sam is going to be back. So, this is what I was thinking in my head. Uh-oh, what's this? What's this? Crunch Island. I was going to combine that poop race in addition to the Lost Race, in addition to the style of Crunch Island. I was going to try and merge all three. Because I generally do miss the crunchy races. But Sam hasn't been around for years. I'm not sure. Yeah, and I want kind of do like a one in memory, like Sam's still around, but in terms of Crunch Island, in memory of Crunch Island, I used to watch his Sunday Island tours. Oh my god, yes! I miss your starting song. That issue with that song's copper, I kept getting flagged for copyright. Every single stream got flagged for copyright because of that, so I have to remove that song. That's my issue. He was on Twitch for longer. Why did someone with that many subscribers give up? I think it was his work. I'll be honest, I think Crunch Island got really busy with his actual job. So, and when the pandemic ended, a lot of streamers I knew quit to go back to their actual job. And then occasionally they'll come back from time to time. Like there's one of the Twitch streamers I still follow and talk to on Instagram. Her name's Alana5. It used to be Alana5 ever. And then it became Alana. Alana streams once in a blue moon. But her main job was photography, and that's what they're doing now. And I don't know if Crunchy's gonna come back. Um can I have his subscribers? Yeah, Stell Cupcakes is another one. I want his subscribers too. Brittany. Hi. That's what I think too, because they're involved traveling around, I think. Yeah. So I might try to fuse the crunchy races with the lost race with whatever this monstrosity is into one thing. I have a full-time job, so it's tough to have so many things I want to do in my head, but not, yeah. It's a delicate balance. I don't know.
So this is the orchard, I guess.
I forgot where I put the
fruit.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't think Wilbur understood at the time, but the fruits were buried on the ground, so you had to dig it up. A little throwback would be a fun idea. And Crunchy did something called the Mario Maze. Crunch Island. This here. And there were 3 different levels. So Crunchy made the first level, right? Thingy made the second level. And yours truly made the level from hell. Ebony, how are you doing? This here, the Mario Maze. I made the level 3. And let me see if I can pull up Discord. Give me 1 second, y'all. I had a private conversation with Thingy, Wilbo, and a few others without leaking too much information. Where is the group chat at? Mario. Was it Crunchy? How do I look for people in my chat? How do you look for people in Discord? Wait, hold on. Crunchy Island? How do you search for people? No, how do you search? Hide user profile. Nope. Find or start conversation. Anything with Crunchy Island. And he invited me. Where is... Oh my god, I have so many group chats with Crunchy. Holy cow. I wish I could show y'all my chats. I am in 58 different group chats with Crunchy Island. Hold on, where is the one I need? Do you like to Switch too? I still have not turned. Honestly, once we get back to the game in a second, Marshall, it's so smooth. Thank you again for the donation. It's so smooth. But where is the Mario? Where is the Mario race at? Hold on, Mario. I did a crazy layout. Didn't Akira? Oh my god, did Akisha win that? Yes, Akisha did. Yes, I was trying to remember. Yes, Akisha did win that. I remember doing the level with something. I think a lot of people gave up before they even got to my level. Hold on, where is... How long ago was this? Um, where is? I'm looking through my chat right now. Um, wow. Where is the little sheet I gave Crunchy? Kirby, thank you for lurking. Same thing with you, Naro. How are you doing? Marshall, thank you for lurking. 2 to 3 years ago, I think was when the Mario maze happened. 2 to 3 years ago. Hold on. Let's see here. Oh, you know what I could look up? Thingy. Thingy was in that group chat. I feel like if I could show y'all my my chats, you could see it faster than I could. But there's so many different private conversations. Hold on. Last minute birthday thing. Nintendo Talk Wobo. Aha! All right. I don't like him. Wait, who you don't like? This was my future level that I think I'm gonna reuse for the future Crunchy Lost Race. This was my design where everything was placed, and I was trying to figure out how to make a maze that can only go one way around the circle, and where the tools were located and everything. I think this is where we are gonna go with the terms of Abdallah. I love Abdallah. I don't personally. I don't have any issues with any content creators that I know of. I know there's a few that don't like me, but I don't have issues with them if that makes sense. I think he is driven to stream and use the funds to help family. Wait, why are we talking about Abdallah? Wait, what happened with Abdallah? Um, oh, the guy on your screen. Oh, Abdallah. He gives a lot of guides. I think his goal was to reach 1 million. I'm not sure if Abdallah got there yet. He was so close. But this right here is the holy grail. Can I rotate it? Nope. Never mind. It was really rude to me. I haven't watched him say, "Oh, I'm sorry, Copper." Yeah, different streamers have different flavors. Put it that way. They're not for everybody. That's the good news about streaming. Essentially, is if you don't like one streamer, there's always somebody else for you. That is an interesting map. That was my version of this, like an updated, harder version. Oh, Ashlyn, she made it. I forgot what Ashlyn made it. She was like, I made it. I wasn't good enough in Pokemon game for him, and he called, oh yeah, he's like, oh yeah, Abdallah is a hardcore Pokemon player. But that was the Mario race. This is the poop race, where Willow literally just uncovered every single pitfall seed.
This is so confusing.
Everyone else already got their fruits. All his mods got their fruits. He... What would they get the clue that there's holes around and that's where people dug?
I'm over here with no fruit.
Yeah, I had her up while I was doing them. Hey.
Oh, you were supposed to dig up the fruit. I see.
Wilbur wasn't paying attention.
I am very smart.
And then there were some presents that were wrapped up with nothing.
I dug up a present. Does the present have fruit?
And then others don't.
No.
And eventually,
he buried a bunch of cardboard boxes.
Eventually, when you do work your way through the maze,
that is a pitfall I buried.
You're supposed to poop it out. You're supposed to do the whole entire race twice.
For viewers who want to do the maze,
I was gonna take that crazy map that y'all just saw.
Allow people to do it after the stream, or
combine
like
it
the stream as
with this, and combine it with the Lost Race and a touch of Crunchy's maze. which sounds like it's a lot, but I think it's doable because the Switch 2 has way more memory than the Switch 1, and I think I could actually do the whole music thing going. That feels like overkill. It does, but so we'll plan this out. So we'll plan out while we're cleaning up the island, because I think it's gonna be one simple goal, right? Of getting to a certain point. So instead of like catching the flag, capturing all the lilies, Mario level 3 on its own was a bit much. True, but it was fun though, right? Sproutsy's getting a flashbacks there. Those that didn't experience Mario level 3, if you go to type in Crunchy Island and then Mario Race, you will get the code for level 1. After you beat level 1, when you get to Toad's house, you will get the code for level 2. And then after code for level 2, you will get the code for level 3, my level. And after you beat my level, you get the code to level 4, which is a lot easier than level 3. I made a mistake. I'm looking over on Crunch's Island and Dream address code reveal for Mario Maze 4 years ago. Was it 4 years ago? Oh my god. Oh man. That was fun. I don't love when you're hitting objects every step you can't see them. Oh yeah, that was an issue with the with the blocks. That was an issue with the blocks. So maybe not everything, but I wanted some kind of, because the thing is with the Lost Race, here's my thoughts. You have to be in a team, right? You're either in a team of 2 other people, 3. Technically, you can go up to 4 now with the Switch 2. And I also have to, as much as I love the Switch 2 that you can have more players over, not every streamer is in a position where they also have a Switch 2. So I'm trying to think of a game design that can work with people that actually have the Switch 1 still. So I was thinking, instead of making a team-based event, moving it to an individual player base. I can't play your game, I'll get too frustrated. You can beat a practice round. We always do practice rounds. How about a tag team race? Muesli, so funny you brought that up. Because originally, before they announced the 3.0 update, the next Lost Race Muesli was going to take place on 2 islands at the same time. So the way it was going to work for the Lost Race pre 3.0 update announcement was there were going to be 2 islands, right? What one team does on one island will affect the other island, pretty much. And that might happen in the future. I used to love those old maze islands. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The one there, the simple ones, right? Where you just walked around like an actual maze without any like tools or anything. You just find your way. That was gonna be part of the island. So you could come up with things for our new 3.0 Dream. I'll be honest, I'm confused when it comes to the Dream Islands. I watched it a few times. And correct me if I'm wrong, the Dream Island for the 3.0 update, there's the regular Dream addresses, the one with the anteater, right? And then there are the ones where it's like a shared island with anybody that can come over. And everyone can play on the island together, right? But how much power does everybody have on the island? Like, can they terraform too? It's an island that everyone can come over and dig and terraform, etc. But is it permanent? That's the big question. Or can you reset it? So what I'm getting at is, let's say we design, you know, the Eiffel Tower. After everyone destroys it for the event, can you hit a reset button and bam, back to the save date on, you know, January 1st. I think it must reset. I'm guessing you can race it. So we gotta find out. That's one of the things we gotta test. Because I would love... Oh my god, could you imagine if we could just forget the Lost Race and just do, instead of a Mario race, a Zelda race? So 3 islands, 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 3 islands dream address races again. Oh, my pockets were full. Just like the Mario race. And have actual prize at the end. Maybe that could be the event after the next Lost race. So, with the Lost race, instead of team-based, I was thinking individual base. And what everyone could be doing is, you know how like with the Crunchy Island races, everyone got a color, like your red, blue, green. Oh, and if you missed one of the Crunchy races in the past, we found out somebody was colorblind. And they kept taking the wrong color tools. It'll be individual base, right? And instead of the lilies, it could be individual flowers. So your job is to capture, you know, all the white flowers, all the blue flowers, all the yellow flowers. That's one of the people who got it early. I think Kato got it early, right? Or was it somebody else? I know Pat didn't get it early. I'm thinking more views if you figure out a way to use those dream islands in the competition. What? Hold on. Let's see. Animal Crossing Dream Island 3.0. I like the multi. Yeah, it just took a lot of work. Hold on, where is the actual Animal Crossing Dream Island Nintendo? Color button I think is mostly blue and green, so keep that in mind. Yeah, Kato got it early. Kato got it perfect. Hold on, where is the actual? Oh my god, Chase. How's Chase doing? Holy cow. When was the last Chase was live? 1 year ago. Man. Kato is driven in races and Kato dominates. Oh my god, Chase. Crossing Man is still around. King is appearing on Twitch now. Froggy, I'll be honest, is the one person I haven't communicated with a lot. I don't think Froggy ever did an event. Like actual like Crunchy race or anything. Where's the Nintendo thingy? Nintendo. Videos. When did they make the announcement? She is big enough she doesn't need to do anything. Yeah, but still, it's just something fun. Like, forget numbers, it's just something new and fun, you know? Raven just likes her live stream. Yeah, I know. Nintendo. Animal Crossing live stream announcement. Aha! Here we are. Oh, I love Ashlyn. Ashlyn's still around. Ashlyn is still around. Hold on. I just need to hear.
Hello, everyone. How have you been? But if everyone has the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, up to 12 players can meet up.
One thing I miss about Ashlyn, I don't think she's done it for a while, is her fashion shows. Because I could think of every single AC streamer, what makes them unique. Like, I remember Ashlyn, with the one standout thing when I first learned about who Ashlyn was her fashion show. I wonder if anyone invited her, though. Both her and Lex have strong schedules. I think Ashlyn got invited to I think Ashlyn did do a Crunchy race at one point, right? I know Lex did. My guess is the place will increase with views. Yeah. Wait, hold on.
With Game Chat, the free update will be available. Furniture items that match the theme are provided. Resetti started Lumber Island.
Where is the big one? Oh, here it is.
Then bring your island residents on by. Each player can build up to 3 slumber islands
Okay, 3 slumber islands.
and choose from 3 sizes: small,
Obviously, we'll go with the
medium,
biggest one.
or large. You can also meet up on a friend's slumber island and play together.
Okay.
Decorate with furniture to your heart's content. Work together to build a cliff. Or dig in to create a lake. You and your friends can build the island of your dreams.
You know what? The first time I have seen this now? It's just making a whole entire foresty island and just inviting everyone over and just saying like, all right, you get to terraform, you can do everything and try to steal each other's flowers. It's just mass chaos. You just run around, steal flowers, terraform as much as you can, pop fences left and right, while someone else is trying to break into your fence. I think wait, maybe that's too chaotic. Oh man, I wonder if it's like our islands there are unlimited options. You just have to try again and get new, different ones. I'm eager to try the new way to terraform. Yeah, we're just talking about this before she went on break for the holidays. She might bring it back, the shows, but can't say for sure yet. Ooh, that would slow people down a lot.
Let's go over some of the new collaboration items coming to the game.
The only annoying thing is that if you give everyone the ability to tear down fences and terraform, is at that point it's like, it's just gonna be chaos. Imagine all of us trying to steal for flowers and defend at the same time. Like you're constantly just going back and forth and terraforming left and right. Since all bidders can terraform, there could be designated zones where certain tools are banned, which makes it more challenging. True. Nikki, thank you for the break. A whole year early now, Nikki. How you doing? And if you leave the island, does it reset? Important question. Yeah. Nikki, do you know if you leave the Slumber Island on the 3.0 update, does it reset? Because, yeah, we got to figure that out. Because we're kind of redoing the Lost Race a tiny bit. And we just got to get... Oh, let me turn the music on there. Get the rules situated. That and before that happened, they rated her. So that was the OG way of how I found her. The issue with Animal Crossing, I'll be honest, as much as we all love AC, I don't think the 3.0 update will be enough to help. It'll help the community overall, right? Because we haven't gotten an update in ages. But I don't think it's going to help bring in numbers like they did for the OG streamers in 2020. Because the 3.0 update is more of a gap filler than anything else. And I'll be honest, the one thing I hate about the 3.0 update, that just means we won't be getting a new AC for a long time. Because had they been working on a new AC game that's going to be released soon, they would have just taken what we have in 3.0 and just added it to the new features in the new game, wherever that is. I'm getting really tired of the 3.0 prep live streams. I know everyone's doing it. I mean, what happens is this: we're running out of ideas as a community for the AC game. The hotel is just gonna, dang damn it, the hotel is just gonna be another 8 HP to have speedrun to get items. Because I'm trying to think. I need a shovel, don't I? Hold on. Where is the store so I can buy a shovel? Because every single shovel I have in my storage, it's a one-hit shovel. Hopefully it's more they haven't told us about the update. I got a feeling I think that's it. It's like, okay, there's a show that recently came out, Stranger Things. Where is Nook's Crane? I think it's all the way at the bottom. Right, so Stranger Things came out. And let's say they were still working on the final season. But it's going to take a long time compared to what they thought it was going to be. And because it's taking a long time, they would put in where's my vaulting pole? They will put in like a filler episode to keep everyone, you know, engaged as much as they could while they work on the final game. I got a feeling that's what the 3.0 update is. I bet you they ran into a snag with the new game. And that's why they're like, all right, let's do this for the Switch too. Wait, where is the... Where's Nook's Cranny? Where's my Nook's Cranny? That's a campsite. Ah, crap. I was on the other side of the place. Wait, I think I need to go this way. I ran out of AC ideas last April, which is why I switched to start. Yeah, there's only so much you could do with AC at the moment, and I think a lot of streamers ended up clinging to the 3.0 update because that's their latest arsenal. I really hope there is surprises. I'll be glad to be wrong, but I think what they showed us is what we're getting. I have managed to milk AC and H. I'm hoping so too on the updates as far as things they didn't say. Like, what else do y'all think they might have hidden? Because I don't think Nintendo is the company that kind of hides stuff. It's more like, okay, here's everything that's available. Bam. Be happy with this for the next 2 years. My Julian thing startled me. Hold on, we need to do... Hey! Mr. Purple Broccoli playing World of Final Fantasy. They tend to like to hide stuff like extras or just not mention. I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Oh, we're gonna put the shovel there. And then we're gonna, excuse me. We're gonna go do a little digging there. I want to find a guide to 100% my AC and H. What is 100%ing your AC and H mean though? Because I think that's because everyone plays Animal Crossing a little differently. Others just for decorations. Others to make content out of it. There's at least going to be more items than we saw. That's true. That is 100% true. I wonder if there's any neat unlocks or things from the hotel with 8 HP. I just don't like the idea of limits with it. I see what you mean. Hold on, let me put the trash can here so we don't lose it. All the achievements. Oh, yeah. I'm sure somebody has gotten all the achievements at this point. Yeah, I'm not even close. Oh my god, fishing tourney. Yeah. I feel like 100% need to be clear every Nook Mile thing in the museum. I haven't touched the museum. Because for the Lost Race, you never go to the museum, so it's like, why spend time working on it? Okay. Because the first thing we're doing with the 3.0 update is paying a visit to Canada's Crossing Island. And seeing what all the items he has out. Hopefully Danny has it up soon. Yeah, I'm close on all achievements and try to be. Like, I'll finish then realize it takes me a year or more because of things like the KK concerts. Oh, I forgot that's a thing too with the KK. Never finished museum since they didn't catch all the bugs and fish. Some of the fishes are really hard, especially if you don't time travel. I know it's gonna be annoying, but part of me really hopes. I know it's annoying, but part of me really hopes the next AC game they have some kind of time lock on it, so you can't just time travel, and you actually have to play the game as intended. Those that don't know, like the history of AC, the person that actually made the game, he created it so he can spend time with his family, because he found out when he's at work, he's never really with his kids. So through AC, when he logs onto the game and his kids are asleep when he gets home, he can see the progress made on the island. He would make a little progress, and then the kids wake up and they'll make a little progress. I know it's gonna be annoying for like everyone that speedruns the game. But I kind of wish that's how the next AC game is. Pritzka! Morning to ya. I finished the museum once, but I can't seem to do the 100 fishes in a row. Closest. Oh my god, that's an achievement thing? Catch 100 fishes in a row? No, thank you. I'll be so pissed off. Y'all would see me rage quit if I got to 99 and then I missed the 100th catch. That'd be unacceptable. You need something to at least alter time or day, or anyone who like works a job or goes to school, or, well, you know, to make everyone happy, you can have events but not have them locked until a certain date and time. You know, like you can time travel and stuff, but you still have to wait to the physical new year for this major event. I only finished one of my museums and got it last summer. Giraffe stag too forever. What is giraffe stag? What is giraffe stag? But yeah, we gotta figure out what to do with the lost race at one point. Oh, car ad special. Which car brand? Toyota, Jeep. I'm assuming Jeeps is the most popular one because I know their sales are down. I think that was the one I got on Twitch last time. Was a Jeep ad. Want the new AC to have some of the OG games had, like playing football or the villagers being rude and pinching stuff from your inventory. I really hope to have the OG villagers. Stardew Dreamlight Valley can't time travel, but there is magic bait to catch any fish in any season, whether it's easier. Ooh, they could do that with AC. My sister has never time traveled and only played around at the same time every day, but she isn't as obsessed as me. She is a casual player. I remember a bunch of us waiting it out end of the month, racing till midnight on Nook Miles, doing rounds trying to catch those last summer, but oh my god. The memories, y'all. I had a group that did that too. Big beetle, long neck. Big beetle long... Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I want to make one of each item and set it out. Wait, I want to make one of each item and set it out somewhere. Oh, that's gonna be one crowded island. Buy Center a Zelda amiibo so she can get the turn when the through. Hey, let's go. I need to get my. I still need to get the amiibo for that. Oh man. So Musey the thieving was so chaotic. Oh yeah. Story time. While I finish cleaning up this island and we think about the 3.0 update for the Lost Race. I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas and New Year's. Got two stories. One of them was me attempting to be a good person. I was attempting to try be a kind person in this story. So those that don't know, I take care of my mom. She is almost... How old is my mom? She was born in 19... Where's my calculator? She was born in 1947. No, 45. Oh my god. So it's 2026 minus 1945. Oh man, my mom's 81? Holy cow. Have all amiibos. All the amiibos. Marshall, share with me. See how many duplicates? Share with me. Oh man, my mom's 81. So I take care of her. So I take care of my mom. And every 3 weeks, I would take her grocery shopping. So that's why sometimes on a Saturday, because I take her on a Saturday, y'all will see me either late for stream or haven't scheduled stream just yet, because usually I'm out with her on a Saturday. That's my thing with her. I have a lot of stories about my mom, but this one, we were checking out, right? And there was this lady in front of us that was checking out too. And I think you all are similar to me. When someone's having a loud, like quiet, loud conversation, I don't know how to describe it. You kind of listen in. I know some of you all are probably really good at ignoring people, but I kind of listen in. I'm nosy like that. Your mom is about 8 years older than my mom. Oh, listen, once you hit 80 though, I noticed that when you hit 80, that's one of the milestones in your body where your body goes, I'm falling apart. I laughed so hard at the villagers' antics. It was the best thing about the game. I wish I experienced that. This is my first AC game. Eavesdropping. Yes, Friska. I miss. Oh, Michelle. Yeah, my dad's no longer around. That's why I help out my mom a lot too. Just those moments. Now that, you know, time's passed, it's easy to talk about stuff like that. I hope that's the same for you. My mother is mid-80s. Copper, we have the same age of my mom. Kind of. My mom is 95. It has... Listen, when you get to a certain age, you just don't care. So, there's this lady shopping. So, if this was the checkout area, right? Then, you know, the belt thing where you put the food on. My mom's here where this explosion thing is. And the lady's over here. She's on the phone with, I think it was her brother. And she said, oh, she doesn't have enough money to pay for her groceries. So I'm listening in. Her birthday's coming up on the 20th. Oh, happy early birthday. Hold on. I'm going to put that on the calendar. We're actually going to put that on the calendar. Hold on. On the 23rd of January. Hold on. So your mom's villager is whoever this is. I don't know who that is. You know what? Wait. Out of... She passed away too. Oh, wait, Marshall, you lost your mom roughly around the same time, like a few years later than when I lost my dad. I'm sorry, Marshall, but in my heart, still around. Oh, y'all can't see it. Marshall's mom. Maybe this is a grim topic, but for me, even when someone passes, you know, I still consider him around. Like my sister, once in a while I still text her. Like I lost my sister when she was like 40. I still text her happy birthday from time to time. It's my weird coping mechanism. Don't judge me. My mother's learning how to live alone. She was married to 2 different men for 30 years and survived them. Oh my god. That's gonna be rough. Oh. Good for 95 attitudes. People should have those attitudes earlier something. No, at the same... No. Got it in for that copper. My mom passed away in 2022 of October. Oh my god, did we all lose our parents roughly around the same time frame? She was my... I did this on one of the lost races, and I think I might do it for this race too. I don't know if y'all know, but on one of the seasons there was a tiny like cemetery. It was a memorial for everyone that, you know, lost someone during the pandemic. We can do one for our memories of our parents. Just a thought. When we come build an island, please remind me. One of my grandmas passed in October 20. Oh my god, 2022 was not a good year. That was not a good year. My fam calls Death Day for the birthdays for now. Oh, warm. I want to borrow that. I didn't think about that. That's not me. I lost my mom in 1990. Where many were born. It's like y'all didn't even exist at this time. But love my stepmom, dad's third wife. They have been together for 26. Man, that's crazy. Life, y'all. It's real. But so in this example of me shopping with my mom, to catch back up to speed here, the lady was talking to her brother, and she was short money for groceries. I think everyone here in chat attempted to do what I was going to do. Was like, oh, like you listen in, you're like, how big of a gap is it? Because it's like hundreds of dollars. I don't know if y'all have money like that. I didn't. But my heart broke for her when she said, yeah, I don't have... she asked her brother to send over $3. $3 is how much she was short. I don't know the year or date when my mom passed, but it was a Mother's Day. Her last... Oh, Marie. The craziest thing, my dad, mom, and stepmom all went to the same high school. Dang. She would ask for a bouquet of flowers for everything. She got her flowers while she was alive. She had a very nice bouquet every... Aww. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Bouquet. Michelle's mom had a big gathering of flowers. That's sweet though. Oh, I miss our parents. Oh no, let's not get teary-eyed now. Because, oh man, hopefully none of us are. If anybody here never lost a loved one, you go through the stages of grief, but eventually, I don't know for everyone else, but for me, eventually, like, the happy thoughts of them, yeah. What's the word here? I'm trying to figure out the exact word. When you lose someone, eventually, after the anger, the grief, the sadness and everything, you start laughing sometimes. Well, for me, I do. And think of the good moments. And that's the case for everyone that has lost family here. I would gladly give someone $3 for groceries. I'll put a store. Oh, okay. So here is, before we go on with the story, I'm gonna tell you how my bank works. Nostalgia. Yes, nostalgia. I don't bank with a big giant bank like Bank of America, TD. I have a credit union. There are pros and cons to banking with the big bank, and there are pros and cons to banking with the credit union. One time when I was at my local corner store, my bodega, I learned with my credit union card, because I use a debit card, I don't use a credit card. I bought a piece of gum, right? After I made said purchase, I completely forgot I need to buy a bag of chip and a drink. Because I'm with a credit union, they flagged the second purchase because it was so quick within advance of each other as fraud, and it got locked out of my card. So that plays into the story here with this lady that needed the $3 for her groceries. So the lady is looking at her cart, and she grabbed the two, I think it was one bean of can, and the other one was a can of something else. And the cashier's like, sorry, that's just $1 something. That's just $1 something. You need one more. And then she put away. The third thing was a little soda drink. So she was just short $3 for the 2 cans of beans and a soda drink. Her brother, I can hear her because she had him on speaker. He didn't have the money for the $3 to send her either. I was like, in my head, I was like, dang, times are tough. So I told the cashier while she was on the phone with the brother. At this point, she was not listening to the conversation I was having. I told the cashier, I said, hey, just throw her stuff with mine and I'll purchase it all together. The cashier said, why would you do that? Or specifically, why are you doing that? I was like, so I can help her out. It's like, no, but this is her stuff. And I said, no, she couldn't purchase this, so she had you put it back. I'll take it, and then I'll give it to her. He's like, no, but why? This is her stuff. I was like, okay, maybe I'm not explaining myself correctly. This is the store's stuff right now, right? She's not buying it. I'll buy it, so I can give it to her. I was getting frustrated, y'all. And then he was so confused. He called over his manager. As the manager was coming, I don't know why he had to involve the manager for this. The manager had to come over. As the manager was coming over, the lady paid without me seeing it. She already paid for what she did, and she took it to the side because at the store we went to with my mom, you have to bag your stuff on the side to help keep everything efficient. So she's bagging, so I was like, okay, she's gonna be bagging for at least another 10 minutes. And my mom didn't get a lot of stuff, so I have time. So he's checking out my mom's stuff now. It's none of that cashier's business. What does it matter? Oh no, I told the clerk to call management for sure. And then the manager came. And then by the time the manager came, the clerk grabbed one of the washcloths mom got. And was like, is this a towel or a washcloth? Brooklyn, Happy New Year's. So the cashier grabbed one of the I hope you're doing well, Brooklyn. Grabbed the washcloth and then looked at the manager. Was like, is this a towel or a washcloth? I was so dumbfounded. I didn't know what to say. The manager was like, huh, let me look it up. So the manager took that item and had to walk away to find out. I was like, wait, hold on. We had a different question. But she kept walking and ignored me. So he's still checking everything else, you know, scanning everything and throwing it into the cart. And the manager comes back, he's like, oh, this is a washcloth. And then he said, oh yeah, he had a question. I was like, I just want to buy these 3 items that the lady over there left behind so I can give it to her. The manager looks at me, he's like, and then looks at the cashier, was like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, it's Christmas. Why can't I help out somebody for $3? And then she said, oh yeah, just do it as a separate transaction. I was like, no, I can't do that. It has to all be one transaction. She's like, no, just pay for the 3 things. You can give it to her, and then you can pay for your stuff. I was like, it's not gonna work. So the story I shared with y'all about my bank, my corner store bodega thing, I was like, I can't, because I'm with a credit union, and with the credit union, I can't make 2 separate purchases within the same thing, or my card's gonna decline, and I'm gonna need some good Samaritan to bail me out for the groceries. Can y'all just make it one transaction? And the lady's like, I don't get paid. And the manager's like, I don't get paid enough for this, and walked away. I was like, oh my god. So I looked at the guy, I was like, well, she said yes. And he was like, okay. And he scanned and he threw it in the cart. Exactly. Why was this so complicated? Why was this whole thing so complicated? And he scanned, threw in the cart, and then he set the number. I was like, oh, thank God. I'm so pissed off after this. I put my card in, right? I put my card in, got charged a fee. I went to grab the stuff that was the lady left behind, threw in my cart because he didn't grab it. And he's like, what are you doing? I was like, I just paid for this, right? He's like, no. I was like, what do you mean no? I was like, the manager said I can grab the 3 things, buy it so I can give it to this lady over there who is halfway done bagging at this point. He's like, no, I'll only charge you for that one thing because you pointed at the drink. I literally slapped my face so hard. Y'all ever do a face palm? I face palm so hard. Y'all know me. This is how I talk normally when in any situation, whether it's good or bad, I'm pretty calm. I was about to lose it. I was about to lose it. I was about to drop a whole bunch of F-bombs. I was like, wait, what did you charge me? And then I had to look at the receipt. He only charged for the drink and not the 2 cans of one bean and what I don't even remember what the other can was. I was like, wait, you only charged me for the drink? Yeah, because you pointed at it. I gestured at all 3. So I was like, can I get the 2 cans, please? It's like, yeah. Nothing is as serious as anger of a good man. I'm sorry. How did you get high? I don't know. So I was like, just charge me for the 2 cans. Of course, like I said earlier, the card got declined. All he said was, it looks like you broke. When he laughed, he says, you broke. Oh, like, ooh. Wait, where had my game? Y'all, the rage I had on the inside. There was a show, I don't know if it's still around. It was called What Would You Do? And for a split second in my head, I was like, please let this be an episode of What Would You Do? And just went horribly wrong. I want this to be a TV show or something. And then all he said after that was, huh? And he took the 2 cans, gave it to some other lady, who then wheeled it back to the store. And then said, next. I looked at my mom. My mom didn't speak English, so she was confused with what's going on. My mom didn't help in the situation. She just looked at me and said in Vietnamese, why'd you buy that drink for? That's not a healthy drink. I was like, Mom, I'll explain when we get to the car. I'll explain when we get to the car. So I grabbed my mom, got the cart, pushed it next to the lady, and I looked over her. I was like, hey, Merry Christmas. There was a lot of confusion for some unknown reason. I don't know why everyone was so confused, but I was only able to get you the drink. The lady was so sweet. She was like, she didn't hear any of that. What I just told you all, she didn't hear any of that stuff. All she knew was this random guy came to her afterwards and got her the drink. And in her head, she was like, oh, he's broke too because he couldn't get all 3 items. So she was like, yeah, times are tough for all of us. Thank you were getting the drink. I wish we could have got the other two. And in my head, I was like, I was trying to get the other 2 cans. I was trying to, but freaking the devil over here couldn't understand me. I would have to fist fight at that point. I think you should change banks. Like, my bank is fine because what happens is you know, like at the end of the month in your savings, you get X amount of pennies. Like, my bank actually gives me, I think, like 20 something cents versus like Bank of America and the TD Bank I was with. They gave me like a penny. So that's why I'm staying with them. You get a little bit more money. And plus, I use a debit card, and this is the only credit union that actually gives you points for using the debit card like a credit card. But my mom, I was trying to explain everything to her. I'm a cashier, and this is insanity. I want to let it go through. People will pay for others because they're in. Oh my god, it's Mama Cat. How are you doing? T, put some merchant cash in your wallets. You and my son both. Okay, let me.
We'll be right back.
Marie. Hold on, wrong one. There we go. I have normally I have cash in my wallet. This happened to be the only day I don't have cash in my wallet. Marie, I have always, ever since I was in high school, I always carried at minimum $25, ideally $50 on me in cash, because you never know. And this is the first time I never had cash on me, Marie. I was so pissed off at myself. I was so pissed off at myself. I was mad at the guy, I was mad at myself, and I was slowly getting annoyed at my mom. Because my mom kept asking me all the questions. She kept asking like, wait, why did you buy that? Because I was trying to help out the lady. Why are you trying to help out that lady? She didn't have the $3. Why did she have the $3? Because we're all broke. Why is she broke? I was like, Mom, you're not helping right now. You know that thing when you have a kid that always asks why? That was my mom that day. I was like, Mom, just stop for a second. I'm trying to tell you what's going on. I paid for a vet. He was like, that never happened to me. Oh, Marshall. I have a whole bone to pick with how we treat our veterans. But as a family member with a lot of veterans, Marshall, thank you. Those that don't know, half my family's police and military. You are looking at the only male in my family that has never been in combat. I'm the only male in my family that never seen combat. At least here you can just e-transfer each other. True. I feel like an 8-year-old me would getting frustrated at the Scooby-Doo game trying to find the perp. Dude, it's always the old man in the costume. Y'all, I was so pissed off. And then all those why questions from my mom. I was like, Mom. And I love my mom, but when she ended on, when I finally broke down everything to her and explained everything, her response was, see, that's why you don't help people. Because you get in a bad headspace. I was like, Mom, that's not the point. That's not the point. She's like, this is what you get for helping people. I was like, Mom. I always love my mom to death, but sometimes, those why questions. And then later that day. Hold on, I gotta get this, I think it was supposed to be in here this was supposed to be one of the cemeteries. I love your mom. She's always like, this is why you always get in trouble. You always try to help somebody, and then you always end up in a situation. And then she brought up I don't think I ever shared this story with y'all. This is before I met my wife. There was this time I took somebody out on a date. The date went well. We went for a walk. Like, the dog's next to me. We went for a WALK. And after dinner, right? And it was getting dark out. And I shared the story with my mom, and she used this in this example of me helping this lady out why we shouldn't help. My grandmother always said, I don't do nothing for nobody, and yet my mother was pure. Oh, I wish we could have a grandmother meeting. Just all our moms to meet each other. So in this date, we were walking by, and we ended up passing this homeless guy, right? And I suggest the idea of let's just swing by the McDonald's we saw, get a meal and give it to the guy because it's cold out, probably hungry. My date loved that idea. Seriously? How am I need better tools. So when we came back with the food for the homeless guy, and mind you, I give a lot of homeless people food in the past, so it never been an issue, of course, until now. And with this homeless guy, granted, the guy was not sleeping, but he was like, he was in that phase where you can tell he was about to fall asleep. So I interrupted him a little bit. I was like, sir, we saw you over here. We wanted to see if you wanted food. It was like the Big Mac from McDonald's with large fries, a Coke, and we also got you a bottle of water too. And there's some apples here too. He looked at the food, took it, looked at me, looked at her, and threw it at us. Everything. He took everything out, like the buns out, and just started chucking at us. And he was like, you think I eat McDonald's? You think I eat effing McDonald's? And just started throwing stuff at me. I grabbed the girl and we both ran. And I told that story to my mom, and she bought that book back up. And she was like, see, this is what you get for helping people. Oh heavens, no, I don't want my mom meeting mine. My life would be unlivable. Probably, I'm sure there was a legit reason, Warren. It was just like there was no need to chuck. There's ways to say no. There's so much better ways to say no other than just taking the food and chucking it at the people that were giving it to you. Like, you could have said, like, no thank you, and just ignore it. Or even just ignore us completely. But that, oh man. But there are, most of the times when you help out someone, it's usually a good interaction. With the exception of the whole cashier situation, that just confused the crap out of me. I was like, how hard is it to get someone to understand the concept that you're buying someone else's groceries, just throw it onto your same tab? Either that or the guy was really, really high and just not in it. But at the end of the day, at least she got her soda drink. 12 days until the update. Hey, how are you doing? Are you excited for the update today? I still need to clean up this island. And you know what we could do before we end stream is figure out what the loss race is actually going to look like. Those are the amazing Tay of Kala. Tay of Kala. I'm going to call it Tay that now. Tay of Kala. So if we move, let me see if I can find my old Animal Crossing map. I need to decorate the island a bit more, but I'm happy to wait for the new items. I think honestly one of the best things you could do is, I know everyone's doing all these 3.0 update streams, is just have a blank slate ready for the new items instead of like, you know, already putting stuff out there and you have to tear it down. Okay. Oh, here it is. So, Lost Race. This was the original plan, right? We could still go with this. This is where we're going to have teams, 3 teams of 3. And then everyone will have a base around here. And then this area will be impenetrable, right? That's option 1. Same rules, same everything. Live the valleys, capture them, bring them around. I got it off, heading off to do some shopping with my mom. Hey, have a good rest of the day, and we'll catch you later. Star, thank you for coming around. Please share your mom the story I just shared with you. Just to get her reaction on what she would have done. Oh man, the face palming. That was something else. Okay, so this is option 1. Let's duplicate this. Now, option 2 would be to turn this into a full-blown maze. And instead of like a villager, let me do this real quick. Because this is the island. It could be a, it could be a, what you call it? A nod to Crunchy Island. That's sort of something else here by Star Chart. We could race. It could be a race to get to Or, hold on. I got another idea. Since we could like, I'm gonna copy this, paste this, copy this dude, because we're not getting a, it could be a Zelda theme island. And everyone has bases, right? But nobody's stealing anything from everybody. And you have different flowers, so let me look up flowers here. So there could be different flowers scattered around the island. Purple. And let's go with the roses. Oop. Or tulips. So this is what I'm thinking. Everyone would start off to start here. This would be the maze, right? This would be the starting area. You go around the island just like the regular Lost Race. Every team is assigned a specific flower. You don't touch the other flowers though. And then, but the Lilies of the Valleys, they are the universal flower, so everybody can grab them. So you're either grabbing lilies or your assigned flower. And to make it like non-combative, you would essentially have to bring any of the flowers you're assigned or the lilies back to your base. And they're secure, so you can't steal from them. But this whole entire island would be a maze. Just like the crunchy races. You know, like the crunchy races, when you first start, you have no tools. You have to hop around. Same thing. You have to hop around, build, craft stuff to get to the flowers. And then to incorporate like my very first Lost Race ever with the poop stuff, there'll be a quest if they choose to do it on the board involving the toilets and securing X amount of poops. I will hand you a Lily of the Valley or something like that. I think this is a lot calmer than this. I don't know. I would love to get everyone's thoughts on which version you like. The original version of the Lost Race where you're stealing each other back, the flowers back and forth. And what's going to happen is all the bases everyone would have a different base here. And you're pretty much just have to, it's your regular old Lost Race. You have to navigate the island to bring it back to the base. Or we can do it where the bases are spread out still. Or it can even be the same format as this. You just can't steal from each other. And you just have to go around building stuff. Actually, we might just do the merger of the two. So you go around looking for lilies. But you just can't bring any items at all. And you have to craft it over time. I think that might be the goal plan. No items. Similar to Lost Race. You have to craft stuff. I think that might be the look. So on my own, I'm going to do is off stream. I'm going to work on a calendar. But how long did you take to unlock your bank card? It takes about... So after one purchase, Marie, you have to wait 5 minutes. I learned it. You have to take 5 minutes to make another transaction. So it's not too long of a wait. But it's annoying where you have to wait. So I'm going to, off stream, I'm going to attempt to finish the calendar. And then next stream, we'll actually start working on this. And I think next stream, that would be the 10th. So we'll still have time before the 3.0 update. And then we can get this going. Okay, I'm excited now. Oh yeah, it's been, oh my god, an hour and a half. All right, I will catch you all next Saturday at 11, so the same time. 11 a.m. EST. Calendar should be set by then. I would like, Michelle, did you just DM me your address? DM me your address. But if anyone that's late to chat, anyone late to chat and was not in last stream, please put your birthday in chat so I can actually include you in the calendar. And then if you know any streamers' birthdays, please put it in chat as well. And if you're a VOD watcher, please put it in the comments because I would love to have as much birthdays as I can on this calendar. And plus, it'll be cool to just post to the Instagram and stuff once in a while and be like, hey, happy birthday to Naru on August 9th, and just tag everybody. But then, everyone, thank you for coming by. Just DM me your address, and then I think that's it. And then be nice to your cashiers. Take care, everybody.